Today I'm gonna show you the deck that I played on German National last weekend. Be excited. What's up guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today we are going to talk about the deck that I played on German National, the 60 card deck that I played on German National, and I'm gonna show you which cards I played, why I played them, how they performed, what was my matchups, how I liked the deck overall. So let's start. For the start, I played like 4 different engines in that deck. We are starting with engine number 1. That was the Bystial engine. So I played 3 Lubellions, 1 Magnamoth, 1 Baldrake, and 1 Druiswurm. And of course, 1 Branded Regained, especially in Italian. I don't know why, it's just Italian. For the next engine, one of the best engine, obviously Fiendsmith engine. So 3 Engraver, 3 Tracts, 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie, and 1 Paradise. I kind of saw Paradise way too often in my 60 card deck in my starting hand, but yeah, it is what it is. Engine number 3, that's the Kashtira engine. So 3 times Planet, 3 Unicorn, 2 Fenrir, and 1 Kashtira Birth. Unicorn and Kashtira Birth were the MVP because, I don't know, ripping one of the extra deck monsters from your opponent's deck, it's actually pretty strong. Especially if you're starting, you're ripping one on your turn and you're ripping a second one on their turn. That's actually insane. And Kashtira Birth, especially against Mitsurugi when they're activating any spell card and on resolution. Even if they have the trigger, you can chain your trigger after theirs and banishing 3 important card face down. That's actually pretty sick. Engine number 4, the game-winning engine that won like 70% of my duels. That's the Tenpai Dragon engine. Tenpai Dragon with 3 Fadra, 2 Genruku, unfortunately 1 Kaiman, unfortunately 1 Sangan Summoning, and unfortunately only 1 Chandra, but another Fadra. That was insane. Honestly, this engine worked so well because the goal of this deck was to bailing out every single interruption that your opponent has with other 3 engine that you have. When it's over, you're going to play with your Tenpai Dragon to go for an OTK. The face of so many of my opponent that after they had nothing and I going for normal summon Hydra effect, they're looking at me as so like, what the fuck is going on actually here? Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. And that was the best one in my deck, to be honest. So now it's time for the non-engine slots. I played 3 Purulia, obviously 3 Fuvalos, and 3, where's the third one? Yeah, Drone. Those are the best hand traps, but unfortunately we need to, I don't actually liked it, but we need to play Ash because we need to have something at least to counter enemy Fuvalos or Purulia or whatever. Then I played 3 times Nibiru. Was actually pretty good against Rogue deck and so on. One of the most MVP ones is Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell is such a all-arounder hand trap. You can use it against Fiendsmith, you can use it against Mitsurugi, you can use it against also something like Malice. So it was really good. But nothing comes near to these last 5 cards. These last 5 cards won so many games for me. That was insane, honestly. 1 of Gamma, 3 times Delta, and obviously 1 Driver. These cards won so many games for me, especially against Mitsurugi Ryzel or Mitsurugi in general. Delta under Ritual, bro, you're done. You won the game. Or when I going first, I saw Gamma so many times. It's actually not real. I'm playing, I don't know, I'm using Requiem effect. They're using Ash, Chain Gamma. The game is over. The game is over. That was fun. That was fun. Those are our MVP, really. And last but not least, my last 4 cards, the one-offs, Pot of Desires, Terraforming, Called by the Grave, and Triple Tactic Cannons. They perform very well, so I wouldn't cut them. Now it's time for Extra Deck. Extra Deck was pretty tight, unfortunately. So we go with Moon. I played 2 Requiem. That was one of the best choices that I could made, because so many people played Bystials and this guy was banished every time, and I had always a second one in my extra deck, so it was really nice. Sequence, Agnum Day, very good to go for an OTK. Desiree, I used Desiree more in my graveyard as an interruption than having him on my field, but it was still nice. Caesar, absolute MVP. Necroquip Princess, and now we have the big boys, Sangenpai, Transcendent Dragon, my boy, and Sealed. And the last 3 spots was kind of the flex spot. I played Chaos Angel because so many people cannot out a Light and Darkness Chaos Angel, because it's very easy. If you have Fiendsmith and 1 Bystial, it's actually a Light and Dark Chaos Angel. And then I have a Speed Little Knight, obviously, and Typhon. Typhon performed actually pretty well. I could win 1 or 2 games with Typhon, so it's okay. It's okay. So it's time for Side Deck. Side Deck was actually pretty good in terms of performing. I played 3 Solemn Strike. That's just an overpowered card that you can go for going first. Obviously, Lancea. Even if I lost my 2 matchups to Malice, the only 2 matchup that I lost, if we don't count the stun matchup. And then I have 3 copy of Triple Tactic Thrust. And after that, there are only some thrust targets that I played. So it's D-Barrier. That was insane. Artifact to searching or special summoning the Lancea. Never saw that. This one, MVP against any Ryziel and any Mitsurugi variant. So that was kind of an auto win. If you use it in the correct situation. Ultimate Slayer won me also some of the games. When people playing, I don't know, something like Fiendsmith and going for something like Caesar Pass or something like this, Slayer, it's over. And the last 2 cards, those are the real MVP of my side deck, to be honest. One of them is Harpy's Feather Duster and the other one is Lightning Storm. The moment that this card resolved against any Mitsurugi or Ryziel variant to pop their back row, I won the game. Because there was nothing left that could handle with my engine. There is no board wipe for Mitsurugi. There is nothing that can stop me. And these 2 cards won so many games for me. That was actually insane. There was some of my friends that told me not to play this, but I was pretty sure that's a good idea to play it, and it was. So now it's time to tell you a little bit about my matchups. Round 1 I played against Regenesis. Regenesis was actually a good matchup. I won 2-1, but game 2 was pretty weird because I had only Dragon on my field and he just flipped the Tikaboo, so that was hard to out it, so I lost the game, but I won 2-1 in overall. Round 2 I played against White Forest. I won 2-1. In game 3 I saw Droll and that won me the game. Round 3 I played against Malice. That was a quick one. I lost in 10-12 minutes. The same is round 4, also against Malice. Quick 2-0. Bro, I don't know about this deck. I hate it. I don't know. Round 5 against Memento, I won 2-0. Round 6 it was against Mitsurugi. I won 2-0. Round 7 also against Mitsurugi, I won 2-0. Round 8, that was the nightmare round against Sun, I lost 2-0. And round 9 was against Mitsurugi, I won 2-0. And round 10 was, then day 2 was against Memento, and unfortunately it was only a draw. So we was out of the tournament. Both of us was out of the tournament after that round. It was actually kind of sad because I'm pretty sure if I won that game, it was really realistic to get into top 64. But it is what it is. It's how Yu-Gi-Oh works. It's how the tournament works. I can't change anything. It was just unlucky that I faced the stun matchup with my deck and didn't see any of my back row removal. Specifically for that matchup. Overall, I was very happy with the performance of my deck, especially when you think about it that I lost 9 or 8 out of 10 die rolls, and I always went second, so it was hard from the beginning. Still happy about the standing, and it was really close to top. Next stop is European Championship. I'm thinking about it, which deck I'm going to play. Maybe another 60 card deck. Probably not the same as this one because we have some nice and interesting engine and cards coming up in next week in the Duelist Advanced set that we are getting. So maybe I can cook something new, but we will see. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, consider to subscribe and like this channel. That would help me a lot. And thank you for your attention. See you next time. Peace.